Okay. Today, we're going to talk about second chances. Everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance, and some people deserve third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh chances. I don't know if I'm one of those people, but I've been given lots of chances. And maybe it's by God's grace that I keep getting them chances over and over again. Um, and I've made the same mistakes over and over. I've made different mistakes. It doesn't make it right or wrong or whatever. And some of those mistakes were horribly, horribly wrong. But it is what it is. You know, I'm not a perfect guy. I've made mistakes, but over the last week or so, I've come to realize a few things that I've known, obviously, because it's common sense, but it's never really sank in. What we have done in the past is over. You can't change it. It can't be corrected. It can't be fixed. You know, you're supposed to learn from past mistakes, and I've learned from them, but somehow I tend to repeat them by doing them slightly different. So is it really making a new mistake? No, it's making the same old stupid mistake over and over and over and over again. Well, that's obviously the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Well, okay. So, because I am an idiot, and I've made the same mistakes so many times that it's not even funny. I can't even tell you. So, um, the key is to forgive yourself for making them stupid mistakes and continuously doing the same thing over, and then to truly move past it. That's the key. And I'm not going to be perfect in the future. That's obvious because no man is perfect. But I'm going to be better. Because that's what I have to be. I have to get better. Because there's no other way to do it. I want something to be different, then I have to go out and make the changes to make things different. I have to do that. And I'll need help along the way, and I'm sure because I have great friends and a great family that stand behind me most of the time. When you know, sometimes you just can't stand behind what somebody does because it's so stupid and damaging, or what you know, or it's just stupid, one or the other. You know. But I got some family and some friends that are awesome, and they will support me and stand behind me, and that's what's important. Not the mistakes I've made, although they count, but how I address the future. The future is the only thing I can control. I can't control what has been done because it's over, but I can control the future. I can be the change in myself that I want to be. And I made mistakes in the past, and I'll make more in the future, but by God's grace, I have found that and seen the light that forgiveness, and I've said this a million times, forgiveness is for you more than it's for the other person. And you always got to forgive the people who do you wrong. That doesn't mean that you have to go out and help them every single time they need help, or it doesn't mean that you have to forget about what they've done to you and how they made you feel, but you always gotta forgive. And forgiving yourself is a big part of the healing process for everybody involved. Because if you're holding on to the things that you've done and then also holding on to the things that people have done against you, man, you're beating a dead horse. And it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made. And forgive others for the mistakes they've made against you. And that's what it's about, man. Forgiveness and love. I had all the love in the world, but I didn't have very much forgiveness for myself and for a few other people. But I'm not gonna mess up again like that. Life's too short, man. Life's too short. Live it.